Yeah, that was a fun fight. I didn't love having to go through the first phase, because second phase was tough and really just what I wanted to get into. I think it was also a really weird occasion where I was like actually just straight up fine with first phase. Like I don't think I suffered too much in the other like test attempts I did.
With unsurpassed sorrow, I must announce Lady Antonia has passed away.
Damn.
As she entered immortality, she seemed at peace. Her face was calm, and she wasn't in pain.
Well, that's why we gave her the medicine.
All thanks to you. Without your most difficult of choices, she would never have found such peace. As for me, I am bereft of emotion. My life, or what passes for it, has lost meaning. It feels like pain has swallowed me whole. Thus I plan to erase my heart and become an ordinary puppet. This will be my last conversation with you as Polendina.
That's a coward's move.
I thank you for the kindness, bravery, and beautiful moments you showed me.
Can I tell him not to?
Hotel Krat.
Did he already do it?
The Grand Covenant is a first law, second law, third law, fourth law. I've told you about the laws engraved upon every puppet.
I guess he already did it. I didn't realize it was so easy to just flush away your heart, basically. Guess, is she, like, up? What did you do with her? It technically said that she also had, something to say. Can we, like, mourn her? Oh, kind of. She left behind a single flower. Cherry-scented letter. A letter that gives off a scent of cherries. Oh, that's why it's called a cherry-scented letter. I get it. To the wonderful gentleman who gave my precious time back to me. That time I met you was light itself. Whether you're the child or not, I think you're a kind, precious child. Thank you for giving my joy back to me in my last moments. To the young gentleman who resembles Carlo, Antonia Sarasani? I don't know if we've officially been told that Geppetto's son is Carlo, but now it seems pretty apparent. I'll always remember the memories I shared with you on the summer beach. Let's throw all our troubles into the deep blue sea. Do you have a past worth looking back on? Memory of beach will guide you to your memories of the cool ocean. Yeah, with the, like, weird talks that Romeo had, and the fact that we found our picture, like, I don't recall if we ever found anything else to indicate that Geppetto was Carlo specifically, but now that's, like, pretty straightforward and confirms it, so I'm glad about that. It's just, Finny Fun from Kingdom Hearts 2.
At the house of Vanini.
Okay, no one wants to say anything about her dying.
Ah, the hotel seems
Okay.
truly empty, now that Lady Antonia has, departed. She was the closest person I had, you know? All that with my parents happened when I was just a child.
Well,
These halls are truly cavernous now without her. And her music. She was a terrific pianist before she fell ill. Now it's up to us to protect this hotel. Her home and ours. Losing someone never gets easier.
I wonder if we didn't give her the cure, if she would have still been alive at this point, but, you know, in pain. Suffering.
Antonia is dead. It doesn't
I'm glad
feel
people have
real.
things to say.
She was sick, but her personality was so formidable. The hotel feels empty without her. I would have done everything I could to help with weapons. Damn it. I'm so tired of people I know dying. So you'd better not die. If you can't stay alive, I'm gonna beat you up.
Thanks, Eugenie. By the way, I don't know if you know this, but Alidoro was your brother. Pretty wild, right? Okay, she doesn't care. It's kind of a bummer that he doesn't have anything to say. Like, I guess it's awkward if you don't, like, unlock the dialogue where he says explicitly that his ergo has been awakened. But, you know, you could have maybe add, like, a little talk option.
I want to give Alidoro's belongings to someone who...
Oh, you don't have anything to say? Okay. What is that? Ouroboros is I hope that's a yo-yo. Wandering Moon throws the weapon forward like a yo-yo. The weapon stays in one spot for a certain time. Deals damage and returns. Makes the blade idle for a moment when attacking enemies, increases hit numbers and damage. What is it, like a saw kind of thing? Upon successful guard, weapon durability is not consumed. That's neat. Can be imprinted. Alright, she hoped to become Simon's sword and perfect shield. When she was finally complete as Luxaja, I'm saying it every which way but right. She chose to become the Iron Armor Warrior without hesitation. So that also confirms it, then. Yeah, well... It's also his technique, so... Might be fun to try out a new weapon. I know we're at, like, endgame here. Besides the main guy, I don't know what else we would really have to worry about. I'm surprised it weighs more, actually. Oh, yeah, that. It's kind of fun. That's kind of fun. Do I hold it? No, it just does that. And then... Cool. Seems like it does more damage like this, too. How long does this last? Pretty decent. For the sake of actually using Fables, it could also be kind of... I kind of want to try it. Like I said, endgame. Let's just, upgrade it a bunch. That's weird. So it costs 3 full moons to do this. I don't have enough materials. What? So is there another type of upgrade, or is it just the last upgrade material is... I think I accidentally got that one.
You're here.
I am here. Check me out. So it costs 3. Alright. It's weird. I guess I'm glad I didn't, upgrade others. How many of those did I have? Worst comes to worst, if this weapon isn't that great, we still have the Dancer's Blade, so... Well, no more, actually. So this is just enough to upgrade another one. Which, you know... For me, it was basically between the, Dragon Sword and the... Was there another place to go? The Dragon Sword and the Puppet Ripper. I probably would want to do the Puppet Ripper more than anything. There might be more ways to get full Dark Moonstones. But we'll worry about that later. What are we doing over here? Where are we going? Oh, it was just one. I don't know why I thought it was two. Alright, so we need to go find Buddy here. He could still technically be anywhere. But, I don't know. I don't remember if there were any spots specifically that I would have said, like, yep, that's where he would have ended up. Was this sign readable before? Which is how, yeah, I think it was. Passion and joy. Hopefully, I don't think it would be back there. He could really be anywhere. I would say it's doing good damage, but we're also at a kind of low-level zone. Attack's pretty quick. Ah! Ooh, that backswing was neat. Obviously, I'm going to have worse range. I was kind of hoping that it would be more, Is it slower when I have it buzzing? What was I gonna say? I was gonna say I was kind of hoping it would have a bit more of a, stringing animation. It's pretty fun to use. Alright, this was like a shortcut, wasn't it? Oh, God. Wasn't there like a place up here that didn't look used? I would have thought maybe here, because I don't think there was anything up here, was there? Okay, I don't, Is that him? I don't love having to look for this dude. So hopefully that's him. That might just be a random dude. I'm dying to basic enemies because these riflemen are a little rough.
Hey, over here.
At least it wasn't too hard to find you.
Nice to see you again. I thought if I got a second chance, I'd go to where my heart's content. I never expected to get out alive. Oh, it's overwhelming, even now. Want to take a look at what I have? I grabbed a couple of things before taking off. It's a new life, a new attitude, and simple pleasures like ordinary conversation.
Well, he's
Nice loot, yeah?
pretty
If you need
optimistic.
anything, just say the word.
Ooh. Oh, hunting apparel of the lady. Sisters dreamed of a great stage. Their dreams now crushed. The younger one dedicated a stage to remembrance of her sister with the blood of puppets. Homer lost her song, adorned her stage with the blood of puppets. Okay. I might grind quickly to try to get these. I don't really know where the best place to try to grind would be. Obviously, I don't really have a lot of souls because of my little spurt of playing around. I would need 11,000. That wouldn't be too difficult to get. So let me go do that then, and then I'll be back later. I'm just gonna go back to the Grand Exhibition because that just seems like an easy place to go for. You know, I didn't really realize that there were some people over here hanging out. I mean, they weren't bothering me last time, so we should be good to converse with our pal here. Our good chump. I called him a chump, not
Nice
chum.
loot,
I don't
yeah?
know what's wrong with
If
me.
you need anything, just say the word.
Oh, to talk options. I didn't even
I
realize
used
you
to
were
be a fan
here.
of the actress Patricia. Not the red actress Adelina, but her sister. Patricia had an angelic voice like her sister. If she'd become famous, they would have called her the White Goddess. But her career was
Not the
cut
White Lady?
short. She took poison and ruined her throat. I've only read others' memories, so I don't know the details. But the memories people had of her songs. You should have heard her voice in her prime. Something transcendent like that. It makes you feel alive. I survived. So I'm seeking out experiences like that. So, any more questions?
Yeah, you want to like get like a real name instead of just test subject?
Did I go sightseeing? You bet I did. It's the heart of Krat. The theatre, the Ferris wheel. There's so much to see.
I didn't get to see the Ferris wheel.
Although most of it has burned down now, I suppose. The most fascinating thing, I couldn't believe it. The writing on the back of a made puppet. I read memories, but still, any way you look at it, it's the made puppet's words. Probably designed like that. What kind of puppet would write that stuff? Still, it was weird. You should see it for yourself.
Huh. Yeah, give me a minute then. Are you talking about... I love loot, Julie. So, wait, she did actually write that. We weren't able to do this before. I think I actually walked by her to go talk to him, and she was absolutely sitting up. So saying there was writing on the wall was real. That's just a... I don't know what that is. I was going to say adorable. I don't know if that's really what that is. Tragic, I guess. Not exactly a synonym for adorable, but... neat.
Nice loot, yeah? If you need anything, just say the word.
Okay. I think I have enough money. I kind of forgot what the, Yeah, we're good. Bought it all. And then I guess I'll never see you again, because that's everything I wanted. I don't even remember, after going for the grind, what was this? Just better physical disruption? I mean, overall, a good option because of physical. I'm kind of surprised that's more advanced than motivity, but I guess it's carcass, so it... Oh, it's also not as large as I thought. Actually, it's more axe-like. I know it said it was an axe. I thought it would be more hammer-like than axe-like. That, I think that wind-up is similar to something else. I mean, it seems alright. Advanced weapon. Acidic explosion. Strong downward blow. The area of impact is temporarily covered in acid. Conserve energy. Decreases stamina consumption temporarily. It seems alright. But it's not a wheel. Speaking of a wheel, which has nothing to do with costume. We read this when it was in his inventory, right? Sister dreamed of a great stage, their dreams now crushed. The younger one dedicated the stage in remembrance of her sister with the blood of puppets. Alright. I kind of like this with the red a bit more. Yeah, we don't really have anywhere else to go, so back home. Obviously, I will wear this. I went through the effort of grinding for it. It didn't really take that long. I think it took me like 3 trips around the Grand Exhibition, the part that I went to grind a little bit before. I'm sure there's better spots. I also did use the talisman that gives you a bit more ergo. I'm sure there's better spots, but it was fine. Like, it's not like it was that big of a deal.
Welcome to Hotel.
And you're just you now. I don't think I have anything else I really want to buy. There are so many of these. I already forgot. Did, yeah, why not? To max my, Ouroboros, I need it. The, how many of the other thing?
You're here.
That is a relief. Upgrade. Puppet Saber. God, so many weapons. It wasn't the Moonstone of the Covenant, it was the other thing, right? Full Moon? I can't really look. There he goes. Full Moonstone of the Covenant. It was like 1 and 2, so 3 total, right? I'm just looking at stuff. So we basically have enough to at least do one more weapon. I don't know how many more weapons exist. I was gonna say we have more options, but it's just that level up. Okay, back to the Ascension. The real Ascension, because we're on the bridge of Ascension. So, one of two things are going to happen here. One, and kind of what I'm hoping for, is we're just going to move on to the fight against Manus Hands of Fate. 2, there's a lot more level left. And honestly, unless if there's a really large elevator, I'm feeling like there's probably a lot more level left. You know what I was also thinking about when grinding? One thing that made this boss fight a lot better, and like what I appreciated about it, this arena is very big for the boss fight. It's a very nice arena compared to Swamp Thing's swamp-ass arena. That one I wasn't feeling so much. I was just kind of trying to think of like what... Oh. No weapon for me. Well, what's inside? The no weapon is kind of interesting. I might want to shut up right now.
Oh, God.
It hurts so much. I want to be free. Please.
What do we do? I don't know. I can't make this choice. I think she wants to live, but what will you do? You have to decide. You, not me.
When have you ever decided,
Keep her
Jiminy?
alive, perhaps against her wishes, or
You're like
give her
conflicting.
peace.
Jiminy,
It's your call.
I would prefer it if you'd be quiet. She sounded like she wanted us to give her peace this whole time.
Thank you. I was trapped for so long. So much torment. So much pain. Take my ergo. with you to the very end.
How do I give her peace? I don't know if Ouroboros... I kind of wish I wasn't wearing this mask now. I don't know if Ouroboros is going to be the funnest way to give her peace. Just rev that shit up. Or is it just the fact that we're taking her Urgo away? With my thick-ass arm. I also want to say, it feels kind of weird. Like, I get the sentiment of take my Urgo with you because it's her soul, her essence. It feels weird when you also consider that Urgo is currency in this game. Oh. What did she call herself? Like the Seeker? Did I take on that mantle by doing this? I like that it took my mask off specifically for that, though. My heart is pounding. Shadow flower. I think of you while waiting in the rain. Take me away as I am exhausted in the dark. Shadow flower, the tears of the blue fairy locked in the glass birdcage. Whose corpse is that? Her true power was the ability to move time. Well, yeah, that was a pretty good power. My blue fairy. Man, if I knew something this heavy would have immediately been through that door, I would have maybe waited till I went to have fun talking to people. Speaking of having fun talking to people, let's go see if we can have fun talking to people over here. Like, what was the point of Jiminy talking during that whole thing? Especially, I don't know. I can understand the decision might be a little rough to try to figure out. But, I want to listen to the song since we just did that. It doesn't seem like anyone has anything to say, but just in case. She basically said that she wanted us to, like, end her suffering on the beach, so it was pretty clear that that's what she wanted. But then, like, I don't know, Jiminy's just over here like, I don't know, I think she might want to live. Well, she has, like, no lower body, I think? That's what it looked like? Like, yeah, I would love to live that lifestyle.
I always welcome.
At the house of Vanini.
You're here.
I think, it makes sense they wouldn't
Welcome to
have it. Well, you, because you're nothing now. It makes sense they wouldn't have anything to say because she wasn't really here. She was just visible to us. Where's that cat at? I really need a good petting. I mean, I need to pet the cat good. Also, I think I have quartz. Oh, I have lots. That would have maybe helped during that boss fight. I think effect duration... I'm trying to let the song play out, but also... obviously, want to tell you what I'm thinking. And I'm not going to tell you what I'm thinking now. Completely lost track. Anyways, the Fable duration might be good with Ouroboros since I have that kind of like buzzsaw effect. Is what I'm thinking with this, and then other than that, I'm kind of just throwing things in. I don't really have much idea of what would be the best thing for me. Fable attack, Fable charger. Fable attacks would be the staggered ones, right? Why not? I'm sure it's all fine. Get that music out of here. You cannot use this right now. I think more like leaves are growing out of it. Alright, let's actually move on now. And by move on, I mean, where's that goddamn cat at? Oh, I guess we were just always gonna pick up that cat. Look, what am I doing? I'm pantomiming. I'm shaking nothing. Kinda looks like I was like at a snow globe. I like that I just kind of shake him a little bit. I will say, this getup looks a lot better with this new hair. Alright, well, we're moving on now. For real this time. No more distractions. Maybe some distractions. If I think about any. I actually thought about one already. What was the emote that I got? I mean, we already got a quartz from our friend. I didn't even like the word. I don't even know. I'm not really familiar with it, I don't think. Entreat. Grief and tears had become daily life in Krat. The puppets gathered these tears and made them theirs. Krat. Okay. What was that? Like, no, I don't want it anymore? Entreat might not be the word. I don't know if that really is like an emotion, but... dude might be into it. I don't think it showed him when we, got emotions before, did it?
If I make human friends someday, I'll tell you. You may not always be my only friend, but you'll always be my first friend.
Still kind of messed up that we're just leaving him here. But okay, nothing from him. Now no more distractions. Except, wait a minute. What if I do something else?